face. Candy wrapper screaming baby sticky seeds with 50 ads and popcorn kernels in his teeth. There's still not one that he won't see. 'Cause Doug loves movies.
Hey, everybody. My name is Doug, and I love movies.
This is Doug Loves Movies.
All right, you know what we're going to do? We're going to cut in another crowd doing that, and then come back to me going, back once again at Flappers in Burbank! That sounded good. Thank you guys for being here. I so appreciate it that you're here for my last show at Flappers. You know, it's all, the location is a big deal. Where'd you guys come in from? Alhambra. So Burbank seemed closer than Hollywood, or it's more of a timing thing? Saturday afternoon, you can get out of town. You can't do it on a Tuesday night. Right? Yeah. I wish there was a way that I could get this show to everybody without them having to, you know, miss work or change their schedule. Oh, yeah. It's a podcast. That's how I do it. But thank you for being here in person, you guys. I really appreciate it. What's today's date? It's Saturday, October 12th, 2019. I got my notes in here somewhere. I planned a very exciting show for today. I'm super into not only my guests, but also the games that we're going to play today. I don't know if you guys saw on the internet me spilling some of the beans, but it's out there. Oh, are you guys having don't forget to try some flappetizers while you're here. There you go. She's got a nice plate of fries. It's one of the best flappetizers they have here. And that's not a thing. They don't call them flappetizers, but I wish they did. And do we have enough name tags? Do we have 4 or more name tags? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did it. Only one of you will not get chosen. That's interesting. Doug Plugs, Thursday night, October 17th. I'm doing stand-up at Acme Comedy Company in Minneapolis. Yeah, that's where Wile E. Coyote gets all of his comedy. Next Saturday, October 19th, Doug Loves Movies returns to the Comedy Cellar at the Rio in Vegas. That's at 4:20. And Saturday, November 9th, Doug Loves Movies returns to Wise Guys at the Gateway in Salt Lake City. Also 4:20. You see a trend there. For tickets to that show, go to wiseguyscomedy.com. And I want to do some dugouts. I want to do a dugout to all the well-wishers when I got kidney stoned and had to go to the hospital. We're still not absolutely sure that there isn't one inside me right now. Yeah, it's been a real medical mystery, so we'll see what happens. But dug out to Kevin Kraft for filling in for me. Did any of you guys go to that show at UCB? Yeah. Didn't he do a great job? Yeah. Like his Twitter name is Kevin Kraft Sucks, but he did not suck at filling in. I gave him very little instruction, and he did a great job of replicating the whole format of the show. And so dug out to him, and also to I swear I had another one that I was going to do, but maybe that's it. Great. Dug out to you guys. Prize bag. I brought some stuff. I got this. Look at this. It's like a reusable bottle. You can put stuff in, drink it. It's called Swell. Didn't need it sitting on my counter anymore. This, though, I should have hung on to this long enough to read it and then give it away, but I'm just so excited to promote anything that this guy does. I got an advance copy of John Hodgman's new book, Medallion Status, True Stories from Secret Rooms. I'm already fascinated. This guy makes you laugh and makes you learn shit. He's got Admiral Akbar on the back of the book cover for some reason. So it looks like he's going to see a movie called Naked. So it's going to be an interesting book. And you can pre-order it now or purchase it straight up on October 15th. And he's going to be back on the show soon. In fact, he's booked for the 12 Guests of Christmas in New York, schedule permitting, of course. A Doug Loves Movies t-shirt and a Doug Loves Movies sticker and all the stuff brought by my guest today. If you listen to this show, I would dare say these are 3 of your favorites, or at least 3 that you like. Please, please give it up, everybody, for Billy Wayne Davis, Griffin Newman, and Samm the Mam Levine, a.k.a. Little Logan, formerly Little Wolverine. He is here. Let me get all this stuff off the chair for you, Griffin. Let's meet them individually. First, let's say hi to Billy Wayne Davis, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Thank you for coming.
My friend that's appeared on Dining with Doug and Karen and Getting Doug with High, and he's here now. And, I'm just going to say, I sort of threw you into the lion's den on this one because these guys you're sitting between are serious movie trivia competitors.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm on like a news show where I'm like, oh, I'm the comic relief. That's fine. See?
Wait, a news show with comic relief?
Yeah, you know how they have, some comedian come on MSNBC and sit there for a while. But all those comedians end up becoming real pundits eventually. Like that guy Dino Badala used to be like, let's get a comedian's take on this. And now he's like, that's all he does is have a take on everything. And
So it's not funny? I think that's...
What's that?
Is it funny?
Sometimes, yeah, he still has a little wit in there, but it's, but it's
He's
serious.
Like, there's better
He's not
money
fucking around.
without punchlines.
Yeah. But, there's so much of that now where, like, whatever side you're on, you can do comedy on their news shows, and it only has to be a little bit funny to qualify as comedy because, like you're saying, it is a news show, after all.
I just follow Lester Holt. Just be like, hey.
That was the thing. There was that brief moment where Brian Williams was America's favorite comedian before he became America's favorite liar.
Yeah.
He had that window where people were like, he's so funny.
He's so hilarious for a
He
newsman.
doesn't even need to be doing news.
He's the Tom Hanks of newsmen.
Watch him tell jokes.
And then he gets in trouble.
Jon Stewart would come back like he's Walter Cronkite. People were, I wish he would just come tell us how things would be. And like, he would just say they're bad. That's how...
The president is dead. That's the kind of shit he would say. Jon Stewart never got to deliver that news. But also joining us on the panel and excited to be going head to head with Samm Levine and Billy Wayne, it's Griffin Newman, everybody.
Has Sam filled you in on any of the epic and thoroughly exciting backstory to this day?
I don't think so.
Great. So you texted me today and said, do you think you could do Leonard Maltin game? Do you think you could handle it against Sam? Spoilers.
I did.
And what you didn't know was Sam and I met like 6 years ago.
It's true.
We were auditioning for the same role on a network sitcom, and it's that terrible thing where you're in a room with like 4 other people who look like you, and everyone's stressed out because they're doing the math on how differently their life would look for the next 8 months, depending on whether or not they get that job. And I broke the silence by saying, Sam, I'm sorry to bother you. I just want you to know my biggest career goal is to defeat you in the Leonard Maltin game someday. So we started talking in a room where everyone else was just watching us.
That's correct.
Sweating. We started quizzing each other. And then about a year after that, Sam brought me to a show to meet you to try to introduce me as a potential guest, which did not work. And this has been my like outstanding dream in life since then.
That's wild, because anytime Sam brings me somebody, they come right in. Like he came to me, he goes, do you want Leonard Maltin? And I was like, yeah, okay, let's give that guy a try.
I thought I was going to get the Leonard Maltin bump in the Leonard Maltin game, but it took longer, apparently. I didn't have that sort of nepotism working for me.
Yeah.
I guess it's not nepotism if it's you.
You're powerful in this town if you know the Maltons.
If you know the Maltons, they run everything. Yeah.
They're big. Like I was about to cut Sam loose when he brought the Maltons into my life, and now I can never let him go because that's the greatest thing that anybody's ever done for me. Okay, so thank you for being here, and
My pleasure.
I'm glad. And I'm excited about this. This matchup, just because it just really looks good in print to say that it's Moth Boy versus Little Logan, and Little Logan, of course, is Mr. Samm Levine.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Doug.
What's up, dude? What? Oh shit! It's just my phone. So what is your latest thing you've been working on? Are you shooting anything?
I am. I'm shooting the DC Daily Show still for DC Universe. Hey, not just one guy clapping, but literally one clap. That was.
There's a lot of passion though. He was like,
yeah. That's about right.
Yeah. Plus the listeners probably won't even hear that one.
Right. But I've been shooting that a lot, and then I've been on the road a lot. Last night I was in Austin, Texas. You were correct to woo.
And the same person who gave DC Daily one clap gave a full woo to Austin, Texas.
He's correct in all his assessments.
That's my agent, and I bring him with me at every show. We did a fun screening there of a movie, but I'll save that movie for the next round of questions. Anyway, it was a very late night, and then I tried to sleep in an airport, didn't work out, and then I flew home, and I've been up for 2 days.
What part of the airport did you try to sleep in?
The outer area I couldn't because security was closed at that hour.
Oh, I've been there.
The wrong part, I think, to sleep in.
You just feel like I'm gonna get in trouble for being here.
No, this is actually really, there were so many people sleeping in the airport, in the outer area, and very few
Were they
of them.
filming the Terminal Part 2?
The Tuminal?
Yes, terminals. It's been an interesting few days. Is the point?
That'd be kind of fun, like a whole family living in an airport.
Yeah.
They'll have to run around and hide all the time, figure out disguises. Okay, so I think you can hide in a hospital for forever. Billy Wayne Davis was talking backstage about how if you just act like you know where you're going, they'll let you go anywhere in a hospital.
Yeah, it's like
I think they put those little 90s on you, those little hospital gowns they make you wear. I think that's just so that anybody wandering down the hallway in one, they just know, oh, that person, I need to get them to go back to their room. Like they know where do you think you're going?
If you can see someone's butt, they're in the wrong place. They're heading in the wrong direction.
You're like, hey, what are you up to, ass cheeks?
I went to the hospital in gym shorts, so I just wore those the whole time, and I never had to reveal my butt to everybody.
And did you tell them, listen, I'm supposed to be in surgery right now. I need to scrub in. Which floor is that? And we're just like, well, he's not in a gown, so he must be a doctor.
And you're like, oh, there's Captain Sweatpants.
Yep.
I did have to wear the gown. That covers up the top part.
Oh, you did have to wear the
Gym
gown.
shorts were on the bottom. I'm just saying
Oh,
my
okay.
butt wasn't exposed.
I see. I misunderstood.
Okay. Forgot to show that I'm giving one of these away today. My friend Brox Brown made a beautiful poster for Doug Loves Scary Movies coming up soon in Denver, San Francisco, and Sacramento. And I'll be selling those at those shows, but one of them goes in the prize bag today, or near the prize bag, so I don't want to, bend it. What do you got for the prize bag, Sam?
Oh, well, I got 2 things. The first is a
Oh, I
trilogy.
like it already.
This would be the complete
Whoa, shit.
Indiana Jones on DVD.
Wow.
And it's got the bonus materials disc in there too, courtesy of my girlfriend. And here's the thing. People are like, oh, physical media. But the DVDs are wonderful because of all the extra features. We don't get those when you download something. So enjoy these. And also people are like, I want to watch The Last Crusade, but I don't want to spend $3 renting it on iTunes. Boom, now it's yours for free. One person.
Yeah. That person is out there.
And this...
So there's somebody that's dying to see Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Sure, that's not in there.
And that's just not even an option.
That was
Yep, it was very nice of the makers of that DVD.
I love that this collection has 4 discs. They could have put it in there.
I think they made this before Crystal Skull, but...
Crystal Skull.
Yeah.
I like to think.
Do you
it's
remember
after,
those
then
days?
just leave it out.
Oh,
Just-
The whole world changed when Crystal Skull came out.
we
it was a
can't
simpler
fit it
time.
in, and we only have this.
And then the second thing I have for the prize bag for the first time in a long time is an actual real prize for me. It is the 10th anniversary Blu-ray edition of Inglourious Bastards, which I signed.
Yay! Did you sign it twice because you played 2 parts?
I did not. I should have.
Yeah. That's a great stuff for the bag you show off.
Yeah, that's.
He's just got to win at everything, that's Samm Levine. Pass that down and tell me what you got, Billy.
Not that.
Well, we could say one of these is from you.
Okay, don't.
Yeah, so we'll edit it later. Oh, Billy, you brought the whole box set of Indiana Jones?
And I left out the Crystal Skull because.
Oh, good job. That's
everybody.
smart. You
Yeah.
know, there's
I made
not
the
enough
box
bonus
fit.
material these days. I'm so excited someone's going to get some bonus material. What do you really bring, though?
I brought a Weed Maps hat.
Nice.
It's a good hat. I just have a lot of hats.
It's a stylish looking hat,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a good hat.
I like it.
It's a good service. And this a guy gave me after a festival in Bloomington, Indiana, and he was like, "I usually keep pistols in it, but you can't carry a pistol back to California." And I was like, "You're right about that." But there was a switchblade in it, and I couldn't carry that back either. So there's a switchblade in room 402 of the Hampton Inn, Bloomington, Indiana. But there's just a goodie bag. There's like a pipe. Also, there was 2 loaded dice in this bag with this. I'm not making any of this up. He just liked what I did, and he's like, "I got a
Here's
grab
a
bag
go
for you."
bag for you, yeah. It's some
Yeah.
essentials.
Yeah. So
You're
it
out,
was
you're out there in the streets, some loaded dice are going to really do you good.
And here's a tip: you can't turn that down. That's more dangerous.
Pull a
Really?
gun out on somebody and go, let's play dice.
Yeah, he already told you that I usually
I'm
keep
gonna win.
guns in this. Here, take this knife. And
It's a
you're like,
nice
"Well,
little misdemeanor kit he gave
Yeah.
you between the gambling devices.
A knife and
Drug
loaded dice.
paraphernalia,
Did you think
weapons.
you were going to Branson?
It was like a Little Rascals version of like, now you're a man.
It feels like stuff that he just needed to get a new set of prints on. You know, like he's just
Yeah,
giving it to you
probably.
to
And I've passed it
handle.
along. Yeah, there's a Pokemon card. And
It's really
Most dangerous
Is that
game.
thing bottomless? What the? How many things are
There's
in
some
that?
papers in there, I
there's
see.
some papers, and then the pipe, and then a lighter, and
Morning
some,
after pill?
No, that is electrolytes.
Oh,
Electrolytes.
I got confused.
So you gotta stay hydrated. It doesn't work great.
Yeah, the zipper doesn't pull across very well. But yeah, pass those down.
Yeah,
Thank
there
you
you go.
for bringing that amazing stuff. And Griffin, what do you have for
Well,
us?
I'm excited to say that my items went up in value in the last 45 minutes since I bought them. I will explain in a moment. I bought 2 volumes of the Tick comic book and trade paperback.
Yay!
The thing that inspired the show I was on that is very canceled. So thoroughly canceled. It's the thing that's fun about this new modern TV climate is after your show gets canceled, you have to go through the rigmarole of trying to get someone to uncancel it. So then when that fails, you're like, I'm double canceled.
We're like, hey, we're sure about
Yeah,
this.
we know for a fact.
I keep checking in and making sure that my shows are still canceled for the rest of my life because you never know.
You never know.
When they might go, hey, let's do
They
that
can come
again.
back. They
And
can
they
come
don't.
back.
Yeah, sometimes they don't call you; they just do it.
They just do it.
What?
And I think that's unnatural,
Mhm.
and I think it should be illegal to be able to uncancel a show without the permission of the people involved.
There's a lot of stuff that should be illegal that they did.
Loaded dice, yeah, should be illegal.
How much money do you think Netflix gave to AMC so that the words AMC have nothing to do with the Breaking Bad movie, like it wasn't their show to begin with?
Like enough money that we wouldn't understand what to do with it.
I almost thought you were going to say wouldn't understand the number.
No,
It's such a high number. Oh my God, there's more than one comma in this number.
no, yeah. If it showed up in our bank account, I'd be like, well, this is bad.
Do you know what the insane thing is? The terms of that deal were, Netflix and AMC are going to split it. It's going to be on Netflix for 6 months, and then it will air once on AMC. That was how they settled that.
And then they put the gun back in their pocket.
Yeah.
They're like, deal.
The thing I wanted to say, though, is that one of these 2 volumes, Karma Tornado, which was the second arc ever written for The Tick, was written by a man, Chris McCullough, who is here in the audience tonight.
What?
Much to my pleasant surprise, I had no idea. So I was going to sign these and devalue them, but also perhaps he can sign them now, and he is the man who actually is responsible for
That
that.
sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so whoever wins today,
Yeah.
just track him down and make him do it.
I won't tell you who he is in this audience. It's a game of chance.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, okay.
You have to guess which member
Just
of the
approach
audience
everybody.
wrote this book.
Yeah.
Who
But it's definitely, it's a he,
looks
what's
least
the gender
It's a
employed?
it's a he identifies as male.
That's the best writer.
Right, yeah.
Like, who smells? Like, that's the best guy in the room.
All right, so Sam alluded, or somebody did.
Yeah, I did.
Sam did. Yeah, that he already knows it. I'm going to ask, what was the last movie you saw?
It was, in fact, Inglourious Bastards, which I watched last night with a full crowd, a full packed house in Austin at the Draft House.
How'd you do?
I think I did okay.
Did you do good in that
I think
version?
I did all right. I did all right in this version, yeah.
Did you watch it? And you're like,
We still
"Oh,
killed Nazis in this version.
I hope I do good in
Yeah,
this
they
performance.
didn't show the version where we lose.
Just every now and then you're like, shit.
I know it's out there. But yeah, we did that with a screening and then lengthy Q&A, and the crowd was wonderful, and it was sponsored by Wizard World, the convention company I do all those conventions with.
How lengthy?
Lengthy?
Did you say it was a lengthy Q&A?
Yeah, it was over 30 minutes.
That is lengthy.
That is.
Yeah.
That's a girthy Q&A.
It was the girthiest of Q&As.
How long is, what time does Inglourious Bastards clock in at? How long is that one?
I think it's about 2 hours and 40 some odd minutes.
Good Lord, really?
Yeah.
I never thought of that as a long one. Is it just so fast-paced and exciting that it doesn't seem that long?
That's correct.
Holy shit! Because
Yeah.
I would have guessed that this one now is the first one he's ever done that's more than 2:30.
No, I think Bastards is over 2:30.
Other than Grindhouse.
Honestly, I don't know. I slept through most of it, but that's
Those
not-
chairs are so comfortable there.
They were too
You
comfortable.
eat some fucking queso, have a drink, and
I
then
know.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
No.
Yeah, it's
but
neat.
yeah, I think it's over 2:30 if I had to guess.
And people were still like, I gotta ask this question. 3 hours in, they're like, I gotta hold on.
Yeah, I mean, I was really blown away. Like when we introed the movie and we asked how many people are seeing this for the first time, and only like 6 people out of a full theater had never seen it.
I like to think they didn't know you guys were gonna be there too. They're like, why are these guys here?
Yeah.
What are they talking? Just start the movie.
The best part was that I was
They're like,
able
oh,
to
those guys were in the movie.
point out at the beginning of the movie what you talked about earlier, that I play a second role in the movie, Hitler's portrait painter. And so I pointed it out ahead of time, so they were all looking for it, and it was a real special treat for me. And it happened, and the whole audience was very excited that they knew who the extra in the background was.
oh boy, yeah, that is so fun when that happens. I've had that pleasure because I'm an extra in a bunch of things, and lately I've been making people watch them.
Oh, yeah?
So I can really bathe in the glory of being an extra. Billy Wayne.
Yes.
Same question. Last motion picture you viewed?
Sound and Fury. I went to the ArcLight to watch Sturgill Simpson's anime.
Yeah.
And it was fucking insane.
Really?
Yeah.
Sound and Fury.
Yeah.
Sturgill Simpson.
Simpson.
And he's a musician.
Yeah.
And he animated it, or he hired people to animate it?
I think he hired people.
Yeah, he got some
animated it.
animation
I'm even
company.
more impressed with what they did.
And it's like psychedelic, you're saying, or just
It's an anime. He went to Japan and had.
with violence?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of
Oh,
and
I'm
nudity.
in. I'm in.
it's
Anime
insane.
without violence, I don't have time for that. But if it's got violence, I'm down.
Oh, it's like the whole story, and then like his record is playing underneath the whole thing.
Wow.
And then, yeah, it's pretty dope. I think it's on Netflix now.
Oh, okay.
But I watched it on the big thing, and like it ended. And you know, how people like at the end of those things, people are like, "Wow, the first showing." Everybody was just like, "What the fuck?" It was cool. Yeah. And then people like slowly clap because they're like, what happened? It was a neat moment.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
Glorious Bastards, not so much.
2 hours, 33 minutes.
2:33. Okay. And you know that end credits is probably like 7,
Yeah, it probably adds.
5 at least.
Yeah.
'Cause he likes to do the shots of all the actors.
Not in this one, I don't think.
Oh, really? You didn't get 2 little moments in the end credits?
No, I don't think so.
But were you listed in the credits as being the painter?
No.
Oh, that's even cooler.
Do they pay you double?
He was just there.
I worked out a separate deal.
You got a little bump though?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You probably got an extra tapioca.
You know, SAG's a real pain in the ass with that kind of thing, Griffin. You gotta work something else out.
All right, Griffin, what was the last movie you saw?
I went to see Dracula last night.
Which one?
The Bela Lugosi one.
Ooh.
I'm just here.
Talk about scary movies.
Chilling to my very core. No one told me this man's a vampire. I was taken aback. No, it was playing at the Old Town Music Hall in El Segundo. And I'm here for a couple days, and I want to see a movie because that's what I do when I go to another city. I go see a movie by myself. And I
Neat.
saw that was playing, which was fun, because they had like a whole organ and everything. That's not a silent movie, but a man just played 30 minutes on an organ before the movie, and then they screened Dracula. And it felt pretty ideal.
Yeah, they used to have an organist play before every show at the Castro Theater in San Francisco, and so it was fun when I do my Benson movie interruption to some dumbass movie, you know, some Twilight movie. But before, the guy would just be like going to town on the organ, and entertaining the crowd, and then it just lowers into the stage, and then I do my thing. But they stopped doing it for some reason. Maybe it was too corny, or I don't know.
It's quite a
That's
thing.
what I do every night, Doug. I go to town on that organ.
Yeah.
And then you lower
So,
into the stage.
I wish you'd lower to the stage right now. So then, long story short, they don't do it anymore, and I'm sad. Next question. But Dracula, you said it's chilling. It feels like something that holds up, or is it more of a curio?
No, I think it holds up. That is, I had seen it on a small screen before, watching in a theater with people. That's quite a good performance.
Especially after getting whipped up by that organ
Oh
player.
man, I was in a frenzy.
Yeah, you're really excited for
People
the
were
cinema.
losing their fight. We were tearing up the seat cushions.
Yeah.
No, it's one of those things where, like, it's a very heightened movie, and it's an old-fashioned movie, and it's not scary in the way that we think of movies being scary today. Because now movies have scares, and back then it was just like, this idea is frightening. Like they have a conversation.
That man slowly approaching might be a problem.
There's very little of that, though. It's even more just like, I have to tell you something. This man might be a vampire. And you're like, that's the moment when people used to scream. When it was introduced as
Or
an
at least,
abstract.
at least gasp.
Yeah.
Oh my.
And you can always see him coming. It's always like a very wide shot, and he starts all the way in the back corner, and you can kind of set your watch to it. You know his basic speed and rhythm. You know his moves. It tends to be the biting. But that Bela Lugosi is a pretty compelling screen presence.
Does he bite anybody else? Does he bite anywhere else on anybody's body in the movie, or is it always the neck?
Just the neck, and in fact, that's how they get him. It's like his trademark, like a serial killer.
Oh, so they have like a fake neck set up, and he goes in there.
No, it's
they got a neck sting going on.
And then Chris Hansen is in the next room. Hey, why don't you have a seat?
Yeah.
Like
How's
it's
that neck taste?
It's a neck covered in super glue, so he just gets stuck to it.
It is funny.
We gotcha!
It's in the bag. You got some gauze there?
They keep on in the movie, someone will find a neck and be like, I think this might be Dracula. There are like 4 different incidents in the movie where someone's like, let me just check here, 1, 2 bite marks. Yeah, I gotta tell you, bad news, I think this might be a Dracula.
This sounds like a lot of fun.
I had a great time.
Yeah.
Had a great time.
Yeah, it sounds like it was a lot of fun for you. I didn't finish my sentence,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
but I think we should all give it a try. Who's in? Yeah. Well, I have a follow-up question, if you don't mind.
Please.
What's your favorite, since you go to a movie by yourself every time you're in LA, what's your favorite place?
Anytime I'm anywhere, but yes.
Yeah,
LA,
no, I get it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I extrapolated it to LA,
Sure.
because it is a
Sure.
place.
Sure.
And
You're a pro.
every time you're here, you go to see a movie alone, but
Yeah.
do you have a favorite theater?
Oh, that's a
in
great
the LA basin, as we like to call it.
question. I don't drive, and when I used to come out here in the pre-ride share days, I'd be trying to do auditions and stuff, and I'd set those appointments like 4 or 5 hours apart, so I'd have time to literally walk from audition to audition or take the bus. So I would show up to everything like drenched in sweat, and they'd ask me if I needed parking validated, and I was like, does it look like I need parking validated? And then I proceeded to give great auditions that never booked me roles. But
We
sometimes-
like the wet guy.
yeah, that guy. I went in for, I think it was the Scream TV show, and they told me I seemed too scared. They were like, can you calm down? And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm just really amped up. I walked, and they were like, from where? And I was like, Santa Monica. And they were like, sir, this is
No, they were
Burbank.
looking for Jamie Kennedy energy.
Yes, right. And I was giving full Renfield energy.
Or what's the other guy? Matthew Lillard.
Sure. They wanted
Skeet, yeah,
a
Skeet.
chill dude, Skeet. Yeah, so very often when I see a movie by myself, it used to be like, oh, an audition gets canceled, and now I have a longer chunk of time to kill, so what's the closest theater? I do like the ArcLight a lot.
Okay, I was going to say.
That's my short
Go
answer.
ahead.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, ArcLight is cool, and you can go. They're all over the place too
Yes.
now. But it sounds like you went to hell and back to see Dracula. That place isn't close.
It's close to where I'm staying because I'm
I
staying
see.
at a bad hotel.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, not to brag, but
Did you book the hotel to be near the theater to see Dracula?
yes, exactly. Yeah. So it's very convenient for that one night, less so for the rest of the week.
Okay. Well, this is the part where I say turn it off, Bert. Let the games begin! I've prepared 3 games, and there's a mystery which ones it's going to be. So you just hang in there, and you'll find out as we go along. And one of these, just a little tease, keep you interested. One of these is a new game. Oh. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, Sam loves a new game.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Sam loves a game where there's no time to figure out the strategy.
No time,
You just
gotta
gotta jump in
jump in.
blindly,
Do it on the fly.
like a ridiculous fool.
I hope it's called Name the Cast of 1931's Dracula, because I feel
How many Dracula people can you name, Sam?
From the 1931?
Yeah, Bela Lugosi. Who was the lady? What are you looking over there for?
My girlfriend is also a movie buff.
Right, but you kind of looked at that lady who shrugged because she thought you were going to her.
Yeah,
She was like, I don't fucking know, Sam. Don't look over there.
No.
she's just trying to eat her appetizers.
Yeah.
A plate of tater tots it's the most appetizing bowl of tater tots I've ever seen in my life. No, I'm fine, thank you. I just want to admire it.
They
from
do
afar.
look great.
They really
It's like
do.
a Sonic
That's,
commercial.
No,
that's probably one of my favorite flappetizers that they have here. Okay, I forgot what was happening, so let's move on.
Okay.
This first game.
Oh wait, do we have to pick name tags?
Oh, good call. You've got so many to choose from. This is going to be real tough for you guys. Yeah. Oh, there you go. You're on that one. Sam, who are you playing for?
I'm playing for The Life Aquatic with Steve Zsam. Zsam.
Sam.
Also Sam.
Yeah, and
Just
he held
one
it
M
up
on
and
his
said,
Sam.
"I've got you're on it." And
Yep.
so that drew you to it
Yep, I'm on that one.
like a moth to a
That's
flame.
how I do it.
Like a moth boy
Oh.
to a movie trivia competition. Billy, who are you playing for? It's like a scroll.
Sid.
In Sid, and the guy's name is Sid.
Sid.
Girl, the lady's name is Sydney.
Sydney's here.
Not Sydney.
Just Sid?
It's really long. It's an Indian.
Oh, an Indian name, and you just took 3 letters that are in it?
Well, everybody calls it.
Oh, okay.
That's
And yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Sid, for making the Insidious poster. And this one,
Yeah.
wow.
Well, I feel like an asshole because there's a gentleman here right front and center with a really well done full poster where he placed your face over most of the cast of Alexander in the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. And my instinct was...
That's a great title for Live, Die, Repeat.
Right.
Patreon subscriber of yours.
Oh,
He's a Patreon subscriber of Griffin Newman.
Fuck.
And he picks this piece of shit. Give me this. I'll take care of
Yeah,
this.
okay.
Take his name tag.
So
That guy. Fuck that guy who just wrote Nate on a piece
Yep.
of on a flappers
He wrote Nate, and then underneath it,
request card.
in parentheses, he wrote LOL. And that won
But
me over.
seriously though,
But
good,
no,
good
but
try, Nate. I appreciate your
Yes.
spirit. and your
I am playing
attempt.
for Alec, of course, one of my best friends, and the titular star of Alec Ander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day,
Yeah.
which otherwise stars Doug Benson and every other
I
role.
look great in this movie.
Yeah, you look
I
fantastic.
really am
in this
pulling
one.
off all these characters beautifully. I don't know what that green shit I'm eating is when the baby version of me, but all the others. And Alec looks good too. This is a good job, Alec.
Thank you, Alec.
Yeah.
I always believed in you.
I'll try not to step on it when I get off the stool.
The tagline for that movie is "One day can change everything."
Yep, I believe I've used that tagline in the game. Whose tagline is it anyway?
That is
And
weirdly obvious.
nobody got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Taglines are awful most of the time.
Yes.
There's like when you say to somebody, name 5 good ones, they tap at just when you think it's safe to get back in the water. After they say in space, no one hear you
Those are the
scream.
two, yeah.
And no, the number one.
The number one.
Is. Do you know it, Sam?
I don't.
I
number
don't,
one
I don't
thing?
either. It's probably one of those other two.
I'll tell you what I recently have come around to. My podcast co-host David Sims alerted me to the fact, and now I think this is the best tagline. The tagline for Lethal Weapon 2 is "The magic is back," which is weird, but where it really achieves transcendence is the tagline for Lethal Weapon 3 is "The magic is back again." It's a ... again.
Here it comes
The
again.
magic is back
They
again.
just keep recreating the magic
Yes.
of Lethal Weapon.
They're too
like
magical.
no review in the world calls that movie magical.
No! What a weird word to self-describe. Well, of course, you know that thing, the magic between these two guys is back.
Well,
again.
they don't want to say the chemistry is back
Right.
because then people think it's about learning.
Totally. And I guess other...
I'm sure that conversation happened.
Yes.
We can't use the word chemistry on a stupid Lethal
Yeah.
Weapon poster.
Right.
Okay, here we go, you guys. This first game is something called. Oh, I just mentioned it. Let's play Live, Die, Repeat.
Oh boy.
Yeah. You guys know how this works.
Yeah.
I'll say the title of an actual movie, slowly. The first person who gets the full and correct title that I am looking for, not some other movie, the one I want, that person wins. Come on, everybody, here we go. A Nightmare.
On Elm Street.
Before Christmas.
A
And Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare
Part 2.
on Elm
A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3.
Street.
Dream Warriors.
A Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge.
That's it! Freddy's Revenge! Happy October, everybody. Come see scary movies. Doug loves scary movies. Exciting thing about Freddy's Revenge is that, you know that infamous scene where Freddy strips a man down and murders him in the showers of the next to the gymnasium because he's the high school gym coach that's fairly abusive, so Freddy thinks it's funny to really fuck with him.
Yeah.
I was his stand-in, and that's my butt. I'm just kidding. That's not my butt. That's the real guy's butt. But it's my hands and wrists when his hands and wrists are being because they sent him home for the day after smacking his ass with a towel that flew through the air magically, because you don't see Freddy doing it. It's just
Right.
a towel just smacking him in the ass. So he got to go home, and I had to do the part. So it's my hands
Oh, wow.
A much younger man's hands, I should say, but nobody gives a shit. Great story, Doug. Next game.
I liked it.
I liked it too.
Yeah.
Sam,
Yeah.
you do not get to go first in this game. Billy, you also do not get to go first.
Okay.
Griffin won that last game.
Yes.
So he's going to start us off.
Okay.
And this thing is called, I swiped it from The Price is Right. It's called More or Less. I'll go to each panelist one at a time. I'll name a movie and a dollar amount. And you tell me if that movie grossed more or less.
This is North American domestic box office.
According to boxofficemojo.com.
Thank you.
God, you're really a man after my own heart, Sam. I got jitters hearing you. Oh my God, what a dreamboat. Unadjusted, domestic.
Not adjusted for inflation,
Right.
and as Sam said, not worldwide.
Okay.
Just in North America, which includes our friends in Canada. Oh, also spay and neuter your pets.
Thank you, Bob.
Griffin, you're first, so you get this movie all to yourself. And and when you get one wrong, then you're out. So
Okay.
I hopefully have enough of these.
Okay.
Griffin, the motion picture is called Batman, and just to make it a little more specific, it's from 1989.
Okay.
Domestic, I'm just repeating this one more time,
Mm-hmm.
not adjusted for inflation,
Unadjusted final domestic gross.
$230 million. More or less?
I'm gonna say more, Doug.
You are.
Mm-hmm.
The answer is more. It grossed $251 million.
That was my guess.
Huh? Really?
I was gonna
That's what you go-
throw it out there, but 251 I thought it felt right.
Okay. Well,
It felt
good for
right.
you. You're still in this.
Okay.
Yeah. Billy, you ready?
Sure.
The motion picture is called Batman and Robin. 115 million. More or less?
Less than that.
That is correct. It was less. It grossed 107 million, which is about 105 million too much.
Yes.
In my estimation of that film, but I will watch parts of it on cable because it is fascinating how wrong they got it. You ready, Sam?
If you're going to give me the red balloon, aren't you?
You know, sometimes the twist comes on the third one, but maybe this time I'll stay more on point and make you tell me whether you think it's more or less the gross of a motion picture called Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. Can't believe justice began when those two started fighting.
It didn't begin, it just dawned.
It was just dawning on people?
It was just starting to dawn on people.
Oh, justice.
That's a good idea. Why not?
Got it.
$320 million, Sam. Indeed. Yeah.
I'm going to say more.
That is correct.
Wow.
You guys are good at
You guys are
this.
just watching anything out there.
So like 325.
And it was by a small margin. Yeah, it made 330. 330 million. But wow,
Trying to
that
trick
is-
you.
Speaking of something making too much. All right. This movie made. I'm not going to say. I'm not gonna throw
That's
that,
the opposite.
I'm not going to throw that
Okay.
out there.
What you want us?
Griffin,
Mm-hmm.
the motion picture is called The Dark Knight, and the number is $575 million.
Gonna say less, Douglas.
That's what you're going to say?
I'm gonna say less.
Well, you know what?
What?
I'm impressed. Because it's less.
Wow.
Can I take a guess?
Oh, please.
532?
Motherfucker. 533.
Weird. That's so cool.
How the hell? How is this happening? All right, we got time for this. This is a very suspenseful game, I hope. And I appreciate this audience not yelling out higher and lower like this is Price is Right. I'm afraid that will happen someday, especially now. Why did I bring it up? Okay. Whose turn is it?
Mine.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, Billy. Oh, Billy, Billy.
I feel like I might as well just say what I'm going to guess now.
You could go. You could if
You
you.
might as well get some clues before deciding to
but
guess.
that's how educated it's going to be probably.
If you want to say "Oh Billy," you can either go Ted Knight from Caddyshack, or
Right.
or I like to go the girlfriend from Midnight Express.
That's darker.
Oh Billy, she's very upset, guys.
Yeah, it's not a pleasant moment at all. And
All right.
I'm sorry Sam brought it up.
Okay, it also
I
happens to
saw
be a
Sam
cable guy.
mentioned something nobody here's ever seen.
Totally different movies.
But do Ted Knight though. In case
That's good. Put me to sleep like that.
You'll get nothing and like it. All right, so Billy, did I tell you the movie yet?
Nope.
The Lego Batman movie.
Nope. Okay. I've seen it.
160 million. More or less?
More.
It is more because I'm in it.
Yes.
I'm not going to be in some stupid $160 million movie. I go all the way to 175, baby. All right. I never use baby, and it's for good reason. Sam?
Yep.
Blank Man. The motion
You're the
picture.
worst.
Blank.
Oh, you're the
Man.
worst.
Yes, I played myself on the program with the same name. You're the worst. 11 million. 11 million, Sam.
Oh boy. $11 million.
You just made me realize I never knew why they asked me to be on You're the Worst. Now I know it's because I am indeed the worst.
Doug, I'm going to say less.
Less than $11 million?
Yeah, that movie was an absolute bomb, and it came out in a day when tickets cost $4.50. I'll bet it made 9 or 10.
It made 7.9 million. Sam is still in it. I'm gonna have to bust out a tiebreaker on your asses because you guys are all.
Thank you for
killing
giving
this.
me the ones with the absolute smallest margin.
Hey man, do you think I decide where you're gonna sit before you come out here? Griffin. Batman, The Killing Joke.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Because this was one of those, mostly a direct-to-video film that I believe got a
Popular though,
little
eh?
run. Popular, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, okay,
We'll see.
okay.
$17 million.
Gonna say less.
That is correct. Way less. You knew how lightly distributed it was. 3.7 million.
That's even higher than I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for them.
That's where I was afraid that you were gonna say 1. And I wouldn't have known.
That's
Okay.
still a lot of people,
Yeah.
for being honest.
The interesting thing about this game now, I'm thinking, is like, when I get a bunch of dummies up here, are they going to be able to do as well at it, or is it going to be too hard for them?
I'm pretty dumb, and I'm having a good time with it.
Killing it, yeah.
No.
I guess, yeah. There's two ways to guess, but you guys really are just.
It's a true-false thing.
Maybe it's one of those games where I just, I tip it too much with my voice.
In terms of score, we're all doing equally well right now, the three of us.
Yeah, but I think the difficulty of if he'd have said blank man to me, I'd been like, oh, fucking.
You don't know what that is?
No, I didn't know what it was.
Damon Wayans was a
Oh, is that what it was?
a superhero, but it's just a guy in like his jammies and a
I
kid.
do remember he did the voice.
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember that. Never mind. I just blacked it out.
Unfortunate choice of words. Billy, this is also going to be unfortunate for you because it's an interesting one. The motion picture Mommy Dearest.
Okay.
Yeah, $42 million.
I'm gonna say more.
Finally, I get to kick somebody out of this game.
Damn it.
It made less. It was like a sensation in terms of everybody knowing about it and saying no more wire hangers. But at the box office, it only made $19 million, which also wasn't a terrible gross at that time. But $4 tickets, as Sam pointed out.
A little less than 3 blank mans, yeah.
So that leaves us with Sam and Griffin. Do you think, Sam, that going first is an advantage in the Leonard Maltin game? Do you find?
Oh, it's a huge advantage.
Yeah, you find that to be the power position.
Yes,
at
as
the top
opposed to
of the
last
game.
man stand, where it's a distinct disadvantage to go first.
I will
Well, I wouldn't
I'm
say
happy-
distinct because you can name a movie that's like clearly going to be named later and get it out.
I'm happy to switch positions. I'll play by deal or no deal rules, in which
Oh
you
my
can
God.
exchange the case if you want.
What does that mean?
In deal or no deal, when it comes down to the final case, and you've been banking on this one case you've had the whole time,
Mhm.
they say, if you want, you can just swap it.
But what are you planning to swap here?
Chairs.
No, he's
why would
talking.
you swap?
It's not happening yet. He's
I'm aware. I'm just saying. I'm
so you're
setting
saying,
up a narrative.
So you're suggesting
right.
that if you win the right to go first in Leonard Maltin game, you would let me pick first instead, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, I cannot abide by that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not right.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't. I'm
Don't
not
show
gonna
up here
abide
with
by
your own rules.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just trying to.
Don't walk in and go, hey, Alex Trebek, this whole question thing, why don't we flip it?
Trying to ratchet tension.
Make the answer an answer.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, mathematically speaking, you're always supposed to switch the case.
Really?
Yes.
What a good show.
What do you mean, mathematically speaking?
It's a thing that this is going to get so boring, so I'll say it in 10 seconds.
Cool.
Statisticians talk about it. It's called the Monty Hall conundrum. If you start with 30 cases, every case has a 1 in 30 chance of having $1 million.
Okay.
If you mathematically eliminate every case that isn't there, and you know one case has it and one case doesn't, one case that you pulled with 1 in 30 odds, the other case doesn't have 1 in 30 odds, it has 1 out of 2 odds.
Got you.
So you're swapping 1 out of 2 for 1 out of 30.
You did good on that. That's like I got the concept and the answer, and
There you go.
it's like a sign of a genius.
Trouble is, by that point, a lot of numbers are off the board,
Sure.
and people just, they just don't know what to do with themselves.
Also, they're on
They're
TV.
just stuck with that case. you know?
Yeah.
So sometimes switching it feels like it might.
They've gone through so much with
do
that
something.
case at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So to settle this, like men, we are going to do a tiebreaker. This is a speed round, guys.
Okay.
I think. Let me read it. Okay, the winner is the first person who could tell me the name. Oh, I'm about to say it. So I'm going to say something that's going to lead. It's a question.
Okay.
And then first one to answer it.
Congrats, Griffin.
What?
Well, listen.
My reflexes.
It's only to get to go first in Leonard Mall game, and apparently you two are willing to swap.
Just, I like tension. I like dramatic tension.
Okay, I'm going to drag this out then.
Cool.
Name the second highest grossing Batman movie.
The Dark Knight.
Batman versus Dark Knight Rises.
That is correct. You weren't playing, Billy. I'm sorry if I wasn't clear
I think
about
that
that.
was clear that
That was
when
a
I guessed, I
tiebreaker
wasn't
between
playing.
those two guys, but he still got in there faster than Sam after being told the answer.
That's fine.
So Griffin gets to go first in. It's making a return today, obviously. The Leonard Maltin game. Oh my God, I gotta pee so bad right now. Where's the nearest bathroom in this place? Right there? The bar? What? We got a spittoon. Flappers, 20s. Through that door there? Or through the exit door, and then there's one right there?
That.
All right. This will be interesting. I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I don't want to go to a commercial break because who likes ads? Could the three of you,
Yep.
amongst yourselves, tell us some impressions that you can do and do them?
Sure.
I mean, I wish I could be here for it, but maybe I'll be able to hear it in the bathroom.
Sure.
But I almost said I'll be right back, but I don't want to go to a commercial. So just
Yep, you got it.
see you soon.
Cool.
You could have said, "I'll be back," and done your
That could have been.
Schwarzenegger.
Oh.
Schwarzenegger's so like that. I want ones that are like nobody does them impressions because then that'll teach us.
Okay, like Daniel Plainview from
like-
There Will Be Blood?
Yeah, I learned this from a comedian named Topher Riddle recently, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do Christopher Walken saying Billy's name.
Cool.
Ready? Billy Wayne Davis.
Pretty good.
Good.
Pretty good.
Well, I feel
Christopher
like
Walken, everybody.
you got started doing a lot of impressions, and
Not a
you did a
lot.
lot of impressions on Freaks and Geeks. I
only-
remember, like,
I did
Kirk
Shatner
right, that
and
worked
Rod
in it.
Serling.
Sure. But I guess at that age, were you working on learning them? Do you still kind of like sometimes try to?
No.
No.
I do them very sparingly, and it's always very unusual characters, like Daniel Plainview. Would you care to hear it? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Now it's a whole physical thing here while Doug's gone. And plus, this will give me some energy.
It's a
Get some blood
podcast.
flowing to my head. All right. Sid, you're going to stand in for Paul Dano here. I'm so excited for you. No, that's okay. Don't worry about it. You don't have to do anything. Okay. All right. Now, if you have a straw, my straw goes all the way over here, then I drink your milkshake. I drink it up. That's it. That's the impression.
I gotta say, the physicality really did make it.
Really does
the
add to it,
posture
right?
was you had the old man Plainview crouch.
Yeah.
My one that I'm proud of is Joseph Gordon-Levitt,
Oh.
because I feel like I hit on it, and I feel like I hadn't heard anyone else get to him yet. So it's gonna sound like I'm saying this because of your prize bag, but this is the line that I used to get into him from Inception. Everyone has their particular totem. My totem is a loaded die. Only I know the exact weight and size of that loaded die.
That's good.
Wow. That's pretty good.
It's good because like I was immediately annoyed by you.
That's the thing. I was like,
That's
what?
like genius.
I want to recommend you add
Because I
some
was like,
physicality to it next time. It really sells.
I know. I do a little bit of the sort of the sway
Yeah, a little
and the
pause, yeah.
squint, but I haven't gotten him standing yet. I only have a sitting JGL.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife does her mother, like, and sometimes she does it so well it makes me mad. And I'm like, all right, you gotta stop. 'Cause I don't feel good right now. She's like, thank you so much.
Thanks for filling in, you guys.
I didn't
Happy to do it, Doug.
They nailed it.
Yeah, you didn't do an impression?
I'm not an actor.
Well, I don't think you have to be an actor to.
I can do like, damn it, Bobby. Can do most of what Mike Judge can do because from a similar area.
Can you do that guy that nobody understands what he's saying?
Oh yeah, like Boomhauer.
Yeah, Boomhauer.
Damn. In a world where love is against the law. That's my favorite line from that show.
Propane. That's my word that I was like, propane.
accessories.
All right, well, great job filling in before this very exciting. I know everybody's still listening because everybody's so excited for the Leonard Maltin game. So let me pull it out of the bag. I've got some categories prepared. Now, Sam, where do you have a preference between the category where I don't reveal what the category is until you pick it, or would you rather just know straight up? I mean, you get the laughs either way.
Oh, I love knowing.
Yeah?
Yeah, it helps me, I guess, zone in when you say it.
Yeah, okay. I mean, you don't get to go first anyway.
I'm aware.
Still just checking in with you because I know
Yeah, I know.
you've played the most.
No, it's fine.
The most of any person.
I hope that's not true.
I can't believe it wouldn't be. Because now I only drag it out when you're here.
All right.
Your category options, Griffin, and then so we've been going it'll go Griffin, then Sam, then Billy.
All right.
But everybody should pay attention. Your options, Griffin, are 4-letter word. That's a movie. The title is just 4 letters. There's no such thing as a country. That's movies with the name of a country in the title. And the Emma Dilemma. That's movies based on Jane Austen books. The category all of these dudes are probably gonna dive at. Which one do you like, Griffin?
Well, my friend Becca was the one clapping for Emma Dilemma.
It's okay, you can do what you want.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do 4-letter word, please.
All right. And this is a movie with 4 letters in the title. 2 stars from Leonard in the year 2313.
2313?
Sorry, you guys. The year is 30,000, 5,200, and 2013.
Bit of a blind spot for me.
2013, 2 stars. I think, I think Leonard was in a bad mood that year. He says this movie is frequently irritating.
Wow.
Yeah. And he says the visuals recall an episode of TV's Batman show from the 80s.
But
60s, sorry.
he's saying that in a derogatory
No way.
way?
The Batman from the 80s? Is that a typo? Anyway, that's what Leonard wrote. Or one of his mini-owns.
Is that where when Leonard saw it? Was the 80s?
15 names
15 names.
are listed
4-letter
by
word.
Mr. Malta.
15 names.
Yeah.
I'm gonna half it. I'm gonna say 7.
Opening bid, 7 names.
It's sloppy math, but odd number.
Sam gets to say name that movie or bid lower on this 2013 frequently irritating, something to do with looking like TV's Batman. I mean, there's only been one TV's Batman, so it must be. I don't know why it says it. I think it does say 60s. I gotta wear my reading glasses.
It's all right.
I gotta get and then wear some reading glasses.
Well, Griffin, I know you came here to play, so go ahead, Griffin. You can name that movie in 7 names.
Okay.
See what happens, Billy? You're just sitting there and can't do nothing about this.
So I got no sense of what it is right now, so I'm banking on some names.
Okay. Your 7 names are. Wait a second, let me double check something here. I want to make sure I'm reading from the right direction.
Wait, am I playing this?
No, you just unfortunately didn't. They both moved so fast
Okay.
that you're shut out. But in the next round, you get to start things off. So.
I do feel like the little guy when my 2 big friends are fighting. I'm like, oh shit! I don't know how I'm gonna stop this.
But also, I speak for Sam here as a fellow little guy. That's how we feel in every other area of
No,
our
I get
lives,
it.
especially
I get it.
when it comes
I'm
to
gonna walk
fighting.
you guys to your car.
Yeah,
after this.
right, exactly. Yeah.
But right now, I'm like, oh, this is scary.
Well, check this out.
Okay.
Griffin, your 7 names are Bradley Whitford, Mickey Summer, Freddie Rodriguez, Joel David Moore, Donald Logue, Stana Katic. Did I say that right, Sam?
I don't know.
She's on that show with that guy.
Okay.
And Ryan Hurst.
Huh.
Yes, it's Stana Katic. She was on the show with Nathan Fillion. Thank you.
It's Bradley Whitford right at the bottom of that list.
Yeah, interesting, huh?
Interesting. Kind of like a relief pitcher. Bring Bradley in the bottom of the 9th. A 4-letter word movie that is frequently irritating and recalls what I would think of as the perfect aesthetic values of the 1960s Batman TV show.
This is a rough one.
This is a rough
I'm not
one.
gonna lie. I appreciate you know, coming out swinging.
Yeah. I'm literally now, my thought process is think of a 4-letter word.
That's part of the problem. The category is called 4-letter word.
Right.
Because there are 4 letters in the title
Yeah.
of this movie.
Right. I'm gonna say
No audience guesses, please. It's very suspenseful.
someone just felt like they figured it out.
Maybe.
There was a sound of
I don't think they did, but maybe they did. This one, I would not have gotten this one.
I didn't make that noise.
Okay. I'm gonna take a guess, try and decipher your last little hint.
I mean, it's been the same hint, but probably saying it again could have helped you.
Right. 4-letter words.
No, that's the name of the category.
Right.
The category is movies that have a title that has 4 letters in it.
Yeah.
So a movie that has 18 letters also has 4 letters in it. I'm making this too complicated. But
Oh, so it could be any title.
what? I mean, you gotta say the right title.
But it could have any number of letters in the words?
No, this movie
This
title.
thing has broken my brain. Okay.
I know. That's what's annoying about it. Is once you hear it, you're gonna go, "Oh yeah, okay." Now I
Right.
get what he was driving at.
Right.
But I'm also can't just sit here and give it away because
Okay,
Sam's
so I'm gonna
apoplectic on the other
I'm
end.
gonna take a guess, and I might be wildly wrong. Is it ACOD?
Oh, see, you did figure it out.
It was the right line of thinking.
You cracked the code.
Okay.
Yeah, but the movie's called Sam.
I have no idea.
Oh.
CBGB.
Oh, wow.
Right? That is a tough one.
Wow.
Yeah, nice try though that you came up with ACOD. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
What does that stand for?
That was Adult Children of Divorce.
yes.
Adam Scott movie.
Yeah. I mean, amazing pull. Like you've lost better than most people do.
I will say that CBGB's movie, which I've watched maybe 5 minutes of, is weirdly styled like a comic book.
And frequently irritating, obviously,
Yep.
because it got you out in 5 minutes.
Yep.
But starred the great Alan Rickman, so I always meant to watch it, but I never did. Is he good in it? Did you see it? No, nobody saw it.
It's on our list. It's on our Netflix queue.
Is it really?
It will be now.
Oh, hey. Okay, so that means that Sam's on the board with 1 point. This is a game where all you gotta do is get to 2 points and you're the winner. So now it's time for Billy to step up. Of course, Billy, we switch the order around each time. So Billy's not only going first, he's going right into Samm Levine, who gets to go second, and then Griffin. Billy, pick a category. Between your options are Great Scots. That's the films of Tony or Ridley or some guy named Ken Scott.
Not Michael Scott?
No, yeah, the Agent Scorn movie is not Scarn. Another category is the penis game, and that's movies with dick in the title. Or drunk their story like Drunk History. That's movies featuring alcohol consumption, which I guess happens in many movies, but it's featured in this movie. What do you think, Billy? Great Scots, penis game, drunk their story.
Great Scots.
Okay. This motion picture came out in, coincidentally, 2013. Whoa. 2.5 stars from Leonard. I told you that year he was unhappy.
2.5 stars?
2.5.
Okay.
He calls this movie manipulative. From the word go. I don't know why I didn't include that part, because that's a great sentence. Manipulative from the word go.
It's hard to manipulate from the start.
I mean, immediately manipulating is really, that's manipulation. And he also calls it a modern day fable. And he lists 10 names. How many names do you think you can get this in? Billy Wayne?
2.
What?
Name that
Everyone
movie.
got
Hang
mad
on
at
a
me. That
second.
was awesome.
Yeah, everybody's upset. We got to talk you through this. Sam just jumped in on you like a
Everyone got mad.
wild animal on a
I like
poor
your passion,
lonely.
you guys.
Yeah.
You made the team.
Yeah, no, we got to rewind here a second.
More than 2.
I like that. I like that. That's a good starting point, but let's get a more specific number.
7.
So if I name 2, I'm just going to name 2 of the most
Oh, you can
smallest
just name
parts.
any motherfucker, right?
What?
You can just name anybody. Not any, but in the movie, right?
That's what I'm saying is you want those top 3 or 4 names, like as you saw our friend Griffin here, he just heard the supporting cast and bit players and didn't really get to the juice. Do you think Alan Rickman would have given it away for you? Or
It would have. I would have figured it out with that. And
Yeah.
Joel David Moore, I know, played Joey Ramone in that movie.
Oh, really?
Because he was also auditioning against us for that sitcom 6
Wait,
years.
what? Who was?
Joel David Moore.
Oh yeah, he was there, wasn't he?
Yes.
Oh, I like it.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the robot man in Grandma's Boy.
Oh, he's the funniest.
So funny in that.
So funny.
He's really good in dodgeball too. You didn't get dodgeball, Sam?
No, I love dodgeball.
It's good, right?
Yeah, it's very funny.
Yeah.
It's a true underdog story.
Say what?
It's a true underdog story.
Oh yeah, full
Steven
title.
Root's
Full
in it.
title. All right. So in the interest of making this game last a
I'm gonna
little
do.
longer,
Can I do 7? Is that too much?
I wouldn't recommend it
Even more than 7.
because as I suggested backstage, 10 names is a great way to start.
10 names?
Because you're moving the ball, away from
coachable.
you, and you don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No,
Sam,
you're fine. You're fine.
Sam doesn't like this part.
He's like.
Should we, Sam? Do you want to just go back to his initial
No, of
wager,
course not.
and then we'll just do impressions for the rest of the show?
No, of course not, Doug.
Or do you want to play to 3 points?
Oh. Why are we changing all the rules?
Because
bad.
Billy is really ruining everything.
Oh, Billy ruins everything. I love that show on True TV.
No, they passed on it.
But he's ruining it by making it better.
Yeah.
Because we have the time, and you
Okay.
guys both are very cocky about this.
I'm not cocky at all. In fact,
You already have a point.
take all 10. Go ahead, name
I'll
it.
do all 10.
Oh,
Good.
shit.
He gonna
Well,
do 10.
wait. What just happened? Okay.
He hit me.
Wow.
But then, Sam, he's not going to get the answer, and then you are going to win.
With all 10 names?
Yeah, that's the idea is... Okay, we'll play to 3. We'll play to 3.
Okay, fine.
Can I try?
Yeah, of course.
What
Of
if
course
I
you
come
can
out and I'm
try.
like, I got it.
But I was just seeing it go the other way, him bidding 10, and then the responsible thing to do, the thing you do if you're trying to win,
Right.
is not give him all 10 and bid whatever you're going to bid.
Sure, but in this particular scenario, based on the clues you give, I don't have the faintest idea what this movie is. So me bidding any number of names is
so
going to put
9
me out of
names-
contention.
You don't think
for
you can get it in 9 names?
Probably not. You'll say the name and I go, oh yeah, that. But based on everything you said so far, I don't have anything.
I barely gave you anything.
Exactly.
It's a big movie. You'll know it based on 6 or 7 of the names.
Do it.
It's all right. Let me.
Definitely putting this game out to pasture for good.
Aw.
Well, because it's just this shit happens every time.
This is going to get so exciting. Thrilling shit is about to
Just
happen.
real quick, I'm going to test my
Exciting.
blood pressure real quick. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh no! Now I'm too tense to do it. Now that I broke it. Thank you. Thanks, nurse. All right. So,
Do you have a stethoscope? I could do it the old-fashioned way.
what does that mean?
Well, that's how they take
Through a
blood pressure in the
stethoscope, they
hospital.
can tell you what your.
Your BP is, of course. That's how they've done it for years, for decades.
Why do they do this?
That's so you can do it at home without a stethoscope.
Oh, but why do they do it in the hospital 50 times a day?
Why
With
do they-
this instead
Oh,
of a
because it's
stethoscope?
easier. I just meant if you're in a
It's
doctor's
easier,
office.
yeah.
It's because then the nurse doesn't have to stand there and.
1001.
Oh well, yeah, it takes forever. Check this shit out.
Right.
It's so fast, except if you break it right before you try to use it.
Now it's
All right.
beeping.
Oh, but it's not plugged in. Hurry, plug it in.
Can we
See, this
guess
is-
what number
this
you're
is
going to
very
get?
stressful.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna say 148 over 90.
Oh, boy.
Whoa.
Okay.
Well, we're getting to them.
Do I want to go higher or lower than that? Is my challenge here. Do you have the number, Doug?
Huh?
Do you have the number? Are we still calculating?
Oh, yeah, it's still doing the thing. Yeah, it's real tight around my arm right now. Deciding my fate. But that's the interesting thing about blood pressure is like you take it a couple minutes later and you're going to get probably a different number. And sometimes it varies wildly, you know.
Tough game. Tough
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, one time my weed doctor, I had high blood pressure because I had coffee. right before I went on in, and he made me talk to him for 20 minutes, and then took my blood pressure again, and then gave me a prescription for weed, and that made me make it feel like it was really legit.
Yeah, see, it's super up there according to this, but I'll take it again in a few minutes so people don't panic. But it's 178 over 130.
You have to lay down if that number's accurate.
No, that's the idea, Sam. I have extremely high blood pressure. I was just in the hospital for a few days,
Oh,
and
no.
they took my blood pressure every hour.
And it was that high?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, but it comes down. That's the
Okay,
thing.
okay.
There's no reason to panic.
All right.
It'll come down in a few minutes. But if it doesn't,
I
I know exactly where the hospital is.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so we're gonna be good.
I think it's a very exciting game.
This-
Right?
Yeah.
I should just do this every time. It's
Stakes have never felt
what's
higher.
Doug's blood pressure?
I'm worried about your
You did
diastolic.
up
Yeah.
the stakes. We were like, I could have to go to the hospital
Yeah.
if you keep fucking this
I
up.
mean, I
Unless
know
you
where
can
it
get
is.
this movie in 10
I got
names.
it. I got it. 10
But
names.
yeah, so I'm
Sorry, I said 2 and almost killed you.
it really upset me. I mean, but what a great, that's gonna be right on the top of your Twitter bio.
What was the cause
Yes.
of death?
It killed Doug Benson with my,
Billy Wayne Davis thought he could get it in 2.
my bad game strategy. All right, so which one did we decide we're gonna do?
He's going to do 10.
Okay.
Give him all the names.
Because Sam doesn't know. I feel like if he did, he wouldn't act like he did. Like, I feel like he'd be like, 1.
He would know it if he heard some of these names, and we'll find that out in a minute. Where'd it go? What was the category called?
Great Scott?
Scots.
Oh, there it is. Here's your 10 names. Adam Charles Barat, Britt Robinson, Jack Rayner, David Patton, Bobby Moynihan, Simon Delaney, Andrzej Blumenfeld, Colby Smulders, Chris Pratt, and Vince Vaughn in the leading role. The film is called Billy.
Man, I don't fucking know. After, there's like a while.
Can you think of a Vince Vaughn movie?
Yeah,
Go
but-
from that angle.
Like, after he stopped when he stopped being funny, I stopped caring.
That's
If I'm being-
right when this movie came
I know.
out.
That's
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, I know when it is. I don't know what it's called because I was like, I remember seeing it and being like, I don't care.
He's been in and out of funny. He started off funny in Swingers, and then he made tons of dramas before he went back to comedy with Old School.
Yeah, I mean, he was the bad guy in Rudy. One of the bad guys.
He and Johnny Favs.
I don't know.
It was a really good try, though. Sam, what's it called?
It's called The Delivery Man.
Yeah, it is.
But I would have needed Vince Vaughn's name to get that.
Right, I know. It is a tough
I
one.
saw that movie too.
See, I'm already down to 160 over 121.
Oh, good.
It already changed that much.
Your systolic.
Just the
is making
soothing
me
voice of
happier.
Billy Wayne Davis not knowing the answer really comforted me. But I'll do it again one more time later because that's still
Did any of you-
still on the high side.
Don't shake her. Yeah,
Don't
I
point at
knew.
people and judge them for not knowing
Liars.
for knowing Delivery Man.
I'm mad at myself.
That's that movie where the guy went to the sperm bank a bunch of times because they paid him, and then all the kids decided to get together and be mad at him.
Yeah, every single sperm took is the premise of that movie, right?
Yeah.
He has
The
like
guy's got
200 children.
potent seed.
Yes.
I mean, that's possible though, right? Wasn't it based on like a true thing?
Well, there are a couple things like that, but they're usually very upsetting.
No,
Like-
what it is usually, because I just did a podcast about this, it happens more than you think because doctors, the
Yes.
fertility doctors do it because there's a better percentage because it's fresh sperm, because frozen sperm is lower.
Exactly,
And then
so-
they make more money
Doesn't
if
taste
they
as
make
good
it go.
either.
It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't
Yeah,
wiggle the
they keep
same.
microwaving all that frozen sperm. It takes
Just
too
doesn't
long to
wiggle in your mouth.
defrost.
Like,
Yeah. It loses a certain consistency.
This is a fun podcast.
Mouthfeel.
But it happens like way more than everyone thought because these doctors never thought like DNA would happen.
Right.
And then I just imagine one day they're walking through CVS and saw one of like the DNA kit. They're like, oh shit, this is not good for me and my army.
All right, Griffin is up first on this next round, and it goes to Sam again. So it's you're already in the fire.
This is
And
wow.
Sam has 2 points, but we're playing to 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Just because that's the kind of time we have.
Gotta go big or go home.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna go home either way, but I gotta go big.
This is the sequel to a category that I did that's earlier in this. It might come back later, but the category is called You Don't Have to Know the Answer, but It Would Be Cool If You Did. And that's the films of Matthew McConaughey. And then, oh shit, running out of ammo. Okay. It's always someone from Philadelphia. It's movies featuring someone from the cast of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Principal
I thought he
cast.
was gonna go.
Principal
It's
cast.
going to be the
only?
film Philadelphia.
Yeah, I was like, man, that's dark as hell.
And then colors, colors, colors. And that is movies with a color in the title.
Wow.
Yes, you got Colors, McConaughey, or whatever that other one was.
Okay.
The people from Always Sunny.
Colors, McConaughey, Always Sunny. And we're talking the main gang in terms of Always Sunny. We're not talking about like rickety crickets showing up.
No follow-up questions at this time.
Oh boy. Okay. I am going to go with. Be a lot cooler if you did.
Yeah.
Films of McConaughey.
All right.
That's an impression.
That is, I can do that one because it's the same as Mike Judge. We're from the same fucking area.
Can you fall backwards into a pool in a nice suit?
I would love to do that.
And that's another thing McConaughey does. You can do that.
I like
Saw
to
the
just
commercial a lot while I was in the hospital.
I like to breathe with my mouth open.
He looks around a little bit like I'm about to do the craziest thing. And then he just falls backwards into the pool in his clothes. They don't even see him get out. Because that's the embarrassing part when you walk out like a wet dog. You can't shake it off like a dog can. Just stand there all wet. He's like, do you have a towel?
I want to have a party.
I mean, it'd be cool if you
just
did.
show up in a wet suit. People are like,
That
what's
just
happening?
looks like
I
you
don't know, man.
really nervous.
He's not even invited.
What's happening?
The Matthew McConaughey category?
Yeah.
Griffin.
Okay.
Okay.
We went to a fun place.
I had a great time.
Yeah.
I felt like I was at that party. You made it come alive for me.
Thank you.
We're going deeper in the years. This is the year 2006.
Okay.
2.5 stars from Leonard for a movie that is pleasant enough. That's your clue.
That's the one clue.
Mhm.
From 2006. How many?
Pretty much what I say about most McConaughey movies.
Uh-huh.
Pleasant enough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he also says it's a comedy. I'll give you that.
Okay.
How many names do you think you can get it in Griffin Newman?
Go big or go home? I'm going -2 names.
-2 names.
Whoa!
I think I know what it is, and
It's
if I'm wrong,
finally happening.
I go out with
Finally
glory.
Wringing some excitement out of this.
everyone
Sam, he went
on the
-2.
edge of their seats.
Do you think you can go deeper, or do you want to go ahead and let him
2006 -2.
let him get a point, and then we'll have to continue playing?
Or I could do what so many other contestants in this game have done to me after I make a perfect bid. But that's a shitty thing to do, isn't it?
What is it?
Oh, I could say -4, knowing I can't get it, and then Billy gets the point, and Griffin on his perfect bid can just go away.
Yeah!
You can do that.
I could. But let me think about this. Let me see if I can go -3, in fact.
Would you like someone to carve a sculpture of you in that position?
I really, truly would.
He looks like the thinker right now.
Yeah.
He's in a very pensive.
What are you thinking?
Sucks, because I also think I know what movie it is and would go -2 on it.
Oh, I want you guys to fight to the death.
See, I feel like I got 4 other people in this movie, and I couldn't think of what the order would be for the next 4.
Yeah. So
If it is, in fact,
If it is that same movie, I am going to say -3.
Oh shit!
Wow. And it's not. I'm not throwing it away. I really think I have
Oh,
a decent
You
shot.
got a handle on this?
Yeah.
So, Billy, all you got to do to say to Sam is name that movie, and Sam is going to have to name the film, and then the top 3 build people in the same order that they're listed by Leonard, and then transcribed in this book by a complete stranger. A guy,
But
I kind of know him. He comes to shows, but a guy just gave this to me, and I come up with the category names, but he gives me everything else.
I think I can name it in negative. I'm just kidding. I'm just a minute. You guys are like, I won't kill it. Sam, name it.
Is the movie Failure to Launch, starring Matthew McConaughey, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Terry Bradshaw.
Wow, that was impressive. First of all, round of applause for that guess. But unfortunately, it goes Matthew McConaughey, Sarah Jessica Parker,
Kathy Bates.
Zoe Deschanel. Zoe D! That new girl got in your way there, Sam.
Yeah, she did.
But you made a nice stab at it, and I appreciate you making it exciting.
I tried.
And yeah, and that means Billy Wayne is on the board with 1 point. Newman, what's going on?
I don't know.
All right, well, it's going to
Okay.
be between you and Billy now, because you get to go first again. And then it goes to Billy. And I got to scare
So
up
I
the-
could win if you guys keep fucking up.
That is a good strategy.
Thank you.
That's why I was telling you earlier that, don't ever think you're out of this thing just because you don't know anything.
It's been most of my life.
Griffin, category is called X-Ray, and that's movies with X in the title or a song by Ray Charles on the soundtrack. Not sure if there's any that are both. Or would you like Lando or C, and that's movies that take place at sea or have Billy D. Williams in them. And the third one is, find another one. Shit, we're back to It's Always Sunny. It's Always Someone from Philadelphia, so that category that we discussed earlier, and you passed on it then.
I'm gonna take it now. It
You're
feels
taking it now?
feels like fate.
Okay.
That we meet
I like
again.
your attitude. And oh shit, the thing went off. I don't know what my blood pressure was. You really got to look at the results. Okay. So Leonard says about this movie, it's from 2011. He gives it 2.5 stars. He says it has some solid laughs and a kind of raunchiness we've come to expect. There's more to that thought, but I'll leave it at that.
We've come to expect it.
Yeah. And he lists 16 names.
Wow. Big cast.
Yeah.
2011.
2.5 stars.
We expected the raunchiness. It didn't catch us by surprise. We knew it was going to be there. 15 names. I'm going to say.
Oh shit, it's 6 o'clock. We're out of time.
Are we really?
Thank you everybody for coming. No, we don't have to wrap it up that quick. But we are strangely out of time for a show where I felt like I was stretching. I really wanted this game to continue so that we could make it to 6. And now we're here.
I feel like I'm gonna do the same move. I mean, once again, like gotta go all out. I'm gonna go -2 names.
This is -2.
I'm gonna do -2 names.
I think you're in good shape.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me?
Billy? Yeah, Billy.
Name it.
Okay.
Yeah. Good call.
Because we got it at 6.
So he's got to name the movie and the top 2 build individuals. Good luck.
I believe, I hope, I pray that the movie is entitled Going the Distance, and it stars Drew Barrymore and Justin Long.
That is incorrect.
Oh, you idiot.
Who from Always Sunny is in that?
Charlie Day
Oh, okay.
is the best friend.
Same case here. It's the top 2 build to be Jason Bateman and,
Yeah, horrible boss.
and Charlie
Horrible
Day. It's
Bosses.
Horrible Bosses. Sam already figured out. Yes, that means that Billy has 2 points,
Wow.
Sam has 2 points, and we've got to do a tiebreaker. Oh no, actually, let's just. You guys okay for a few more minutes? Is Flappers okay? Okay, I'm gonna go. We're going long. We're going live. Stop the hammering. Colors. Oh, who do I? Sam was out of that skirmish, so he gets to start us off, and then he goes right at Billy. Colors. So this could end right here, Griffin. I'm sorry to say.
I mean, I'm gonna see whatever mind games I can play to extend it.
It's movies with a color in the title. Getting Some Tail. That's movies based on fairy tales.
Okay.
And Cable Billing, and that's movies featuring Josh Brolin.
Huh. Let's go colors.
We all love his Cable in Deadpool 2. Movies with a color and a title. Leonard gives this movie 3.5 stars. It is from 2013.
Every movie is
Ever popular. We had a 2006 and a 2011, so out of 3 or 4 movies, it has been every movie. I gotta check my blood pressure again. He calls this movie fascinating. Okay, Leonard. And he says that it has flashbacks. He says they're telling flashbacks, as opposed to those flashbacks that are not there for any reason. And he lists 11 names. How many can you get it in, Sam the ma'am?
10 names.
Okay, interesting bid by an interesting bidder. Billy?
Name it.
Keeping it sporting. I appreciate it, Billy.
That's the only move I have.
You're gonna get this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We're gonna have to get you and Griffin in a room to settle this. Yeah.
I feel so. I've never felt more shame.
You know,
my entire
but you
life.
know how Sam often feels in this game.
I do.
It's when
No,
you
I
get-
do.
When
Yeah.
the timing is, you get
Yeah,
shut out.
I know. I know.
It's
I just know more about
It's-
movies.
it's rough.
That is also true. That is also true. It's irrefutable now.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, the game doesn't. It's like
Well, I
politics.
just tried to do my blood pressure test again, and it says error.
Oh no!
Yes,
You have no blood
that's-
pressure.
That's how bad it is.
Oh, Doug.
He said it's like fuck it. I'm not gonna-
It's just like,
I'm not gonna tell you.
"Err."
Oh yes, that might mean that. It might not mean error.
You got
Might
bear
just mean
blood.
Earned run average. Sam,
Mm-hmm.
10 names.
Yep.
Raise your hand when you know it.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess it's gonna be by name number 6. Be honest.
All right.
Aaron, the guy who played Han Solo.
Alden Ehrenreich.
How do you say it?
Alden Ehrenreich.
Ehrenreich. Max Casella.
Mm-hmm.
Tammy Blanchard. Michael Stuhlbarg. Peter Sarsgaard. Louis C.K.
Uh-huh.
That's where I thought you'd get it by that point.
Uh-huh.
You know, that frequent movie actor, Louis
Yeah.
C.K.
Yeah.
Andrew Dice Clay.
Uh-huh.
One of our finest.
Bobby Cannavale.
Uh-huh.
Sally Hawkins.
Uh-huh.
And Alec Baldwin.
And the movie is Blue Jasmine.
Yeah, what did you think of it?
Well, I
Right,
thought
and
I had
Alec
it-
Baldwin?
Oh, sorry, no, Dice Clay, but I.
Yeah, that's what I meant. You
I
got it
was-
7. I do.
Yeah,
I
I'm
get
sorry.
6.
I'm very tired.
Yeah, I gotta test my blood pressure. All right, so that means that Sam is our winner today.
3-point victory.
I feel like
Feels so
you earned
empty.
Yeah, who are we delivering the prizes to, Sam?
Oh, Steve Z. Sam, also
Steve.
a fellow Sam.
Steve, do you mind running up on stage and grabbing your prize bag?
Okay.
And or Sam, help him out, but be very careful with it because the bottom is got a hole and it's heavy stuff, so it's just gonna all fall out everywhere. And congratulations, dude. That's what happens when you Photoshop Sam onto a movie poster for a film he wasn't in.
Damn right.
Yeah, you win stuff. What do you got to plug, Sam?
Oh, well, of course, DC Daily. You can see it 5 days a week. It's in front of the paywall on DC Universe. And Wizard World Comic Con. I'll be in Columbus, Ohio this upcoming weekend, and then Madison, Wisconsin the following weekend, and then Austin, Texas the second weekend of November. Come see me, say hello.
Whoa. Going some cool places. Billy Wayne Davis, what's coming up for you, dude?
I will be in Eugene, Oregon, and Salem, Oregon, I guess this coming up weekend, and the Adult Swim Festival in LA in November.
Oh, that's fun.
That is going to be fun.
What do you do on Adult Swim?
I'm hosting the Squidbillies show, which is, Billy Joe Shaver's going to play, and then Dana Snyder's going to do some puppet stuff.
Okay, that sounds bad.
No, he's the
Hey,
voice
let's
of
do some
Grandma.
puppet stuff.
It's like dirty puppets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I was kind of right.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, puppets just start off dirty because they've got a hand up their ass.
Yeah, and he does funny
Just from
voices.
jump, it's already sexual to me.
I don't even know if I'm supposed to say that, so
Don't
Maybe
worry
it's fun.
about it. You're good.
you guys will be there. It'll be fun.
Griffin Newman.
I will be retreating to Nicaragua to question my life decisions leading up to this failure today. Processing my shame of getting 0 points on the
Well,
board.
you would have had one, but I shot for the moon.
That is true. That is true. No, I do a podcast called Blank Check with Griffin and David, which, of course, Alec, who I've always supported and always trusted, is a Patreon subscriber to. We pick a director who has had massive success, Blank Check status at some point in their career, and we go through all their movies one at a time. So we're finishing up Miyazaki and going into Jonathan Demme imminently. And the tick is very canceled, but it's very visible on Amazon until Jeff Bezos decides it's not. So please watch it. And I'm
You shouldn't have said his name.
I shouldn't have said his name.
Is that what happens if you say his name? He
He's
smites
always
you.
listening either way, though, and he picks up when you infer it.
Ooh.
He's got ears everywhere.
That's smart.
I'm on a show called Our Cartoon President on Showtime, which is an animated series about the Trump family, a family that we don't hear enough about. And I play Jared Kushner because I am typecast as a scared, spineless Jewish man in my career.
What's up, bro?
Yep.
Yo,
That's the wheelhouse,
good
baby.
looking out, man.
Yep.
Were you up for that one, Sam?
Oh, I'm up for everything. Griffin and I are always up for the same parts. Because there's only, evidently,
Yeah.
there's only 3 shorter, nerdish-looking Jewish guys in Hollywood.
That's what
which
was
is
so frustrating about
hard to
seeing
believe.
Joel David Moore in that room. I was like,
agree.
you open this up to tallies?
Yeah,
I assume if I'm in this room,
Yeah.
it's a clear 5'7" ceiling
yeah.
on this roll. You've already bought the wardrobe,
Yeah.
and you couldn't go with a stretch. Anyway, Sam and I will be competing for the rest of our lives.
Who's that third one that you mentioned? The third guy like you guys.
Oh, I don't know. Shia LaBeouf, maybe?
Yeah.
All right.
That guy gets everything.
That's
Yeah.
not true.
It's not true, it used to be.
You didn't have somebody in mind when you said that?
No, I didn't want to make it just the two of us. There's got to be a third guy.
Yeah.
Danny Strong.
Okay.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
I was up for creating Empire,
Yep.
and then it came down to me and him. And then
Yeah, he moonlights as writing and directing the thing. So
Mhm.
I don't know if he's auditioning much, but you know,
No, not anymore.
he's good. I like him.
He's great.
You think he can? Do you have his number?
Yeah,
Can you get him on here?
sure.
He directed Game Change on HBO.
He did, yeah. Oh, no, I don't think he directed, he wrote it.
Wrote it.
Yeah, he wrote Game Change and Recount.
He won awards for writing it.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. He lives in New
Oh, it was
York.
directed by
Jay Rose.
Susanna Hoffs' husband.
Yes.
That's what I call him.
Oh, nice.
Mr. Hoffs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he likes it.
It's very progressive that way.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see. What else did I want to say? Douglas Movies returns to the San Jose Improv on November 16th at 4:20, and all you gotta do is go to you know where for deets and dates and stuff. And thanks, you guys. One more
Yeah.
time for all my guests: Samm Levine,
Flappers.
the continuing champion of the Leonard Maltin game; Billy Wayne Davis.
I got second.
Came in second place against all odds. And Griffin Newman,
Bronze trophy,
I want to bring you back for a
participation
rematch.
At any time.
Maybe not on this podcast, but maybe we'll have you both on Getting Dug with High and play Leonard Maltin game.
Yeah, come to my kingdom.
Oh, that would be funny. All right, everybody. Thanks, Flappers. As always, positive energy.
Yeah.
Now it's time for Doug to watch another talkie. Eyes of gold, his viewing prowess makes him cocky. There's no room in his heart for you, 'cause Doug